In base iPhones, most of the old features from the Pro models get upgraded, like in the base iPhone 16 and Plus models, last year's action button will be included. According to a new Korean report, this year Apple is going to use BRS technology in iPhones, and this tech is not limited to just Pro models. I'll explain it to you in detail, but make sure to subscribe to the channel quickly. The iPhone 15 series used low injection pressure overmolding in its display, which allowed for more than a 60% reduction in borders compared to the iPhone 14. But the problem with this tech was that while the top and side bezels of the phone were reduced, the bottom bezels couldn't be reduced because of the internal copper wires that were difficult to cover with this tech. LG and Samsung are iPhone's display suppliers, and according to the Korean report, all models of the iPhone 16 will use the border reduction structure tech, which will result in reduced borders even at the bottom, and we'll see the slimmest borders in the iPhone 16 series. Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra used the best display, which is 75% more anti-reflective and scratch-resistant. Apple is also working on the same tech, but this time Apple has fallen behind in innovating compared to Samsung. And according to reports, we won't see anything like this in the iPhone 16 series. For this, we'll have to wait for the iPhone 17. Although we'll see more than 20 upgrades in the iPhone 16 series. But like Samsung, Apple is also heavily relying on iOS 18's AI features. But Siri improvements are not enough for Apple to just rely on it. Apple is lagging in AI compared to competitors, and Google is Apple's direct competitor. Apple and Google have already agreed that instead of Safari, Google will be the default search engine. And according to reports, Apple is creating the possibility of adopting Google's AI model Gemini so that they can compete with Samsung. Google's Gemini has already collaborated with major smartphone companies. After inclusion in Apple, Google will be the king of on-device AI. What has been common from the iPhone 12 to the iPhone 15 is the screen sizes of the phones. But according to multiple reports, the Pro models of the iPhone 16 will be larger and wider than before. The iPhone 16 Pro will reportedly have a 6.3-inch display, while the iPhone 16 Pro Max will feature a 6.9-inch screen. If you haven't seen the complete upgrades coming in the iPhone 16 series, you can check them out here. This is Techtics, signing off.